And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Minnesota Vikings coming up next.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. But come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll go again with Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. Back to throw is Stafford. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Atwell sent in motion here. On 1st down, Stafford. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. On the ground, this is Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Howell bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft out of USC. It's Sam Darnold.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Trent Sherfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
The man who traded green and gold for Viking purple, it's Aaron Jones. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Kristen Darrisaw, the first-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time. They'll go play action with the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Darnold to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Deep ball downfield for Sherfield. And he will take this one in. 82 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. He gets it to go. The Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The Rams offense ready to see the football for the second time. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 5. Play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they're on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, L.A.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Throwing again is Stafford. That is caught. It's Robinson. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end, Allen, in motion. It's another run here for Williams. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
A touchdown apiece here in the... Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? On the play fake, here's Stafford. And this ball incomplete.
Quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
That's taken in, and he's going to have a Rams 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Now it's Stafford. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Davis Allen. Touchdown Rams.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Howell now to bring it back. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Vikings offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2nd and 7. Play fake to Jones. Now Darnold. He'll check this down to the running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing, Darnold. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's Darnold again. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They're trying to run for the first down with Jones. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. On 4th down, on comes the rookie Will Reichert to try this Viking field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But he'll gather it back in. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They are going for it. Stafford going to have the Rams first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Second down, it's Stafford. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
First and 10. They'll go with Williams. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Stephon Gilmore up to make the play. Second down and 8. Here's Stafford. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He is in. Touchdown, L.A.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Carney now to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Rams are out to a 21-10 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Darnold now to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. The Rams use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. To throw on first down is Darnold. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll let this go. deep for Jefferson. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 4. It's 21-17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. So we're at halftime, and it's the visitors, the Rams, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has had both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Brandon Powell to bring it out. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field. The home team's offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Darnold to throw. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he gets run out of bounds, a short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That's the rookie, Jared Verse, fighting his way in to record the sack.
And what stands out the most about Verse, Mike, is really just his consistent production at the college level. I mean, his last 3 seasons, all over 9 sacks. He's got explosive hands, really good feet, and it's that first step to get on the offensive lineman so fast that allows him to win so often. They've got themselves a pretty physical pass rusher here in Los Angeles.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
In motion, it's Robinson. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll try the right side with Williams. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
To the left side here, caught by Addison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. In motion, it's Jefferson. On play action. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see them miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Rams offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. A give left side. Here's Williams. And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Stafford. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, Jones. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Again, it's Jones. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. They run it once more with Jones. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. To throw is Darnold. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. They'll go play action with Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with... Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Vikings. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He knocks it through. And the Vikings extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Rams offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On play action, it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D is... From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw is Stafford. Now he'll run.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. That's to Robinson. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now it's Stafford. Catch made there by Allen. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in?
And he will score! Game on! Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here, this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Howell now to bring it back. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll put Addison in motion. a handoff. Jones. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Now, on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Open man is Robinson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. That's caught! And he's going to go all the way! How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a 2-point conversion now. Stafford. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. from the shotgun. Here's Darnold. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Darnold. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and Matthew Stafford heading back onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Take a shot. Downfield, looking for a cut. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. On the ground, Williams. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So a pressure spot for the kicker, Joshua Carter. This to win the game. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. This one went all